volunteering at conventions, what's that like? The only conventions I ever volunteered at was Anime Impulse, because it's small and new enough that I'm not going to be overwhelmed. Because volunteering, it is a lot of work. There's a lot of customer service and there's a lot of interacting with people. I still recommend volunteering at least once in your life, because these conventions, it's pretty cool to see stuff behind the scenes. Like, one of the things that you get to do is you get to like meet with all these people who like put the conventions together, and it's a lot of fun to do, and it's a lot of hard work. There are a lot of benefits to volunteering. For example, you get to the convention for free, which is great, because it's like, yeah, you don't have to pay for your pass, or if you do have to pay, it's only partly. You don't pay for the whole thing, and you have to be there for all 4 days, or all 3 days in this case, or 2 days in this case actually. But it's definitely a worthwhile experience. I definitely recommend other people to do it. It's a lot of fun, and you only have to work a certain amount of hours, and then when you've done with that amount of hours, you get to go have fun. Though one of the things I definitely understand is that after you volunteer, you're like exhausted, so you don't feel like doing much, so you probably just like, It's understandable. I mean, you were on your feet for 4 to 8 hours, depending on how long your shift was. Another positive thing about volunteering at conventions is definitely that you get to see what goes on behind the scene. You get to see all the work that people put in for these cons, and it definitely gives you another appreciation for it. I'm not saying you don't appreciate it if you don't volunteer, but it's a different level of appreciation. All the hard work that people go through, it's tough. Occasionally, if you're lucky enough, you might actually get to meet one of the industry guests while you're there. I had the chance to do so, and it was pretty cool, and I fangirled like oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed about that. They're all wonderful people, and they're super talented, and they're super nice too. Like, I have yet to meet someone with a diva attitude. I don't know, it's hard for me to think of something bad about volunteering, except for the fact that you get tired and you get yelled at by people who don't understand that you're just a volunteer. Like, I understand a lot of people get frustrated at conventions, at least in terms of the attendees. A lot of people get frustrated at the conventions, especially at the volunteers, who, you know, sometimes they don't get the message of something that happens higher up, and unfortunately are the ones who get yelled at by other people for not knowing, which I really wish that people who attend these conventions understand that we have no control over everything. So please understand and be patient with us. I don't know. I guess I see a lot of benefits, which is why I still do it, or at least I do it for Anime Impulse. Like I said, I can't say for larger conventions like Anime Expo, that's a huge convention. It relies on a ton of volunteers, so I can't really say like what it's like to volunteer at a large convention. I definitely encourage people to volunteer at conventions, and I'm not just saying that because I volunteered. I'm definitely recommending it to people, though heads up, it is work, it is exhausting. I have seen some volunteers, slack off because they didn't feel like working, and it's work to keep everything together. So when you volunteer at a convention, please be aware that it is hard work, but in my opinion, it's kind of worth it in the end because you get all these nice benefits out of it. I guess next episode is definitely going to be the fangirls putting their cosplay together. It's going to be a very interesting episode because we have no idea what the we're doing.
Some of us haven't even done anything. It's great.
That's Jean off camera, by the way.
Oh, what's up?
Thank you everybody for watching this newest episode of Seams and Seams SOS by the Fangirls. We are in transition right now, so we have 2 special announcements for y'all.
The first announcement is that the Fangirls will be hosting a cosplay photo shoot in the Wonderland Studios in Anaheim, California on March 4th. Details and information about the shoot are in the link below, so come over and check us out. Have some nice photo shoots.
I'll be shooting.
Yeah, she will.
And then one more announcement.
Go ahead, Danny.
V's leaving us for Japan. Anyway, so because of that, things will be changing up for SOS. We won't all three be in conventions together and sewing together specifically. But if you guys want to see some interesting content as to like what cosplaying is like in Japan, what is like some new innovative things that's going on conventions over there, or if you want to see anything that is like transcontinental or Pacific continental thing, what options, let us know. We're trying to get some ideas as to what we can do next to make sure that, you know, we can keep this going, keep it running, and create content that you guys will enjoy and watch.
Yeah, go ahead and comment in the links below, and we'd love to hear from you. So thank you again so much for watching. Everyone have a good one. Bye.
Bye. Forever, not really.
I'll be back.
You're back. Okay, cool.